There's a hard drive in your desk drawer. It doesn't look important. It weighs less than a set of car keys. But it contains information worth more than most countries' GDP. You're not a billionaire. You don't own a private jet. You don't control markets, but you control something far more fragile: reputation, secrets, proof. Your phone vibrates. The caller ID shows a name the public worships. You let it ring twice, then you answer. His voice is tight. There's a journalist asking questions about offshore transfers, questions about a foundation that doesn't exist. He wants reassurance. You don't offer comfort. You offer solutions, because this isn't your first call, and it won't be your last. The world thinks billionaires run everything. They don't. Not when you have the receipts. You started as a corporate compliance lawyer, reviewing contracts most people never notice, in offices that smelled of polish and quiet authority. NDA stacked high on your desk, quiet settlements that went unreported, all carefully archived for your eyes only. Then you began to see patterns, subtle connections between accounts, transactions, and names that most lawyers would overlook. Offshore accounts hidden behind layers of corporate shells, designed to vanish if anyone looked too closely. Shell companies masking real ownership, moving money like shadows across borders without leaving fingerprints. Private islands purchased in silence, political donations made with exacting precision, all documented, all archived. You didn't expose them, you didn't react. You simply stored the information, knowing it would matter later. Every detail, every transfer, every secret became part of your quiet advantage, a ledger of power you alone controlled. Now the pieces are in your hands. You don't just understand the system, you own the blueprint of it. It hits you gradually, almost unnoticed, the first time someone extraordinarily wealthy comes to you seeking guidance. A tech founder calls, voice tight, offering stock options and access to systems no one outside their company should see. A hedge fund manager promises seats at every boardroom, every insider opportunity, hoping to bend your judgment with influence. A media mogul threatens lawsuits, smear campaigns, and public exposure, attempting to intimidate you into silence. You stay calm. You do not react emotionally. You simply listen, catalog, and weigh each offer quietly. You recognize the pattern. Leverage is currency. Every secret is a thread in the web of control. They are all negotiating with you, not with each other. You realize the chilling truth. You hold the advantage, and every one of them is aware of it. Suddenly you understand, power is not money, it is knowledge, and in this game you own the bank. Billionaires start talking. Quietly, carefully, they compare notes, realizing one lawyer knows too much. You notice it first in patterns, offhand comments, subtle mentions in financial news, whispers at conferences. Investigators appear, private eyes trail your movements, phones glitch unexpectedly, cameras blink in empty rooms. A friendly government agency calls, asking routine questions with unusual interest. You smile. They think pressure will break you. It doesn't. You realize the invisible war has begun. Not with guns, not with threats, but with leverage, secrets, and patience. Every move you make is tracked, every call analyzed, but you control the timing, the pace, the outcomes. You understand the rules. They exist in silence, in data, in shadows, and you know them all. One billionaire calls directly. The voice is measured, controlled, almost courteous, but there's an undercurrent you recognize immediately. Urgency. They want exclusivity, a retainer, protection, security detail, everything they can offer to keep you close and compliant. The sum is staggering. Millions whispered in numbers that barely register in the outside world. You pause. Your fingers hover over the keyboard. You consider the implications, not the money. Independence is power. Contracts are cages. You know that. They know that. They offer luxury, influence, protection. You offer discretion, control, leverage. You hesitate, but not out of fear. You weigh the chessboard, seeing every move before it happens, because in this game, the offer is only as powerful as the hand you play it with. You could expose them, blow the whole system open, and make headlines they'll never forget. You could become a hero, a whistleblower celebrated in the news for months, maybe years. Or you could end up a corpse, quiet, unnoticed, erased from every record. Whistleblowers don't retire comfortably. You know that from patterns, from history, from every file you've archived. You understand how power works. It protects itself, it bends rules, absorbs risk, and survives. This isn't about morality. It isn't about fame or fortune. It's about survival, influence, leverage. Every decision is measured, every move calculated. You are no hero. You are no villain. You act with strategy, knowing the board always shifts, and the consequences are real. A scandal erupts overnight. Headlines flash across screens. Social media buzzes. The world thinks it's chaos. Your name trends quietly, almost hidden beneath the noise. Only a few know you orchestrated the information. Partial leaks appear. Selected details surface in whispers and reports. They're testing you, watching how you respond. Calls come from unexpected places. Journalists, lawyers, insiders, all probing. You answer strategically, never revealing your hand. Every move is calculated, every pause is deliberate, every word is weighed. You are playing a chess game with invisible opponents. They think pressure will force mistakes. It won't. You remain measured, controlled, untouchable in your quiet authority. The breaking point is not an end. It is a test, and you respond with precision, strategy, and patience. You disappear quietly. No fanfare, no announcements, just a flight, a border crossing, and a new country. A new identity waits, a new apartment, a new routine, all carefully planned. The world moves on, unaware. Billionaires negotiate, fight, and plan without knowing you are gone. Your hard drive remains untouched, every secret still intact, quietly influencing outcomes from afar. No one can reach you, no one can force your hand, you are invisible. Power persists, even in absence. Knowledge remains, and you, quiet and unseen, still hold the advantage.